we had no more super kids. And soon we were going to learn about them making a club. What does it mean if the children are making a club? What does that mean? Jordan, what does that mean if the super kids are making a club? Yeah, so when you have a club, that means your whole friends, your whole team of friends gets to hang out and you make a clubhouse. But there's a problem. The super kids don't have a clubhouse. So today you're going to hear about that. They're going to be talking about, we have a problem. We all want to hang out, but we have no place to hang out. My loves, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you your books. They are very thick this time because there's 2 units in a book. Boys and girls at home, we just went, sweetheart. Boys and girls, what you're going to do is I'm going to give you 1 minute. You're going to look through this. When the timer rings, I want you back on the cover. If you got it, say, I got it, Mrs. Bart. All right, you guys can look through your books. Don't do anything yet. Just look at them. You have a minute to look through them. Here, sweetheart. Boys and girls at home, you can look through yours. You have yours in your packets. Check it out. You're going to see lots of different fun things inside. I'll turn up the heat. When the timer rings, you're back on the cover. My loves, you have about 10 more seconds to look through. Some of you are already back on the cover. Prince and DeAndre are back on the cover. Jaden is. London is. Ryan is. Great. Awesome. Thanks for flipping right back to your cover, my love. What do you think the kids use as their clubhouse? You just looked through the book. What do you think? Old bus. Yeah, you see that right here. My loves, we're going to talk about that bus and how they turn that yucky old bus that's covered in bugs and vines and has trash all over the inside, how they turn that into their clubhouse. I need you to do, my sweets, is pencil boxes go. I need you to write your name so neatly at the bottom line. Write your name at the bottom. Writing, sweetie. Down and Hot Rod pie. You do see a pie down here. Good girl. What else do you see? You see cakes. You see a pie. Sorry, my love's at home. I don't know what's going on with the internet. We're talking about what we see here in the picture. The kids said that they see cakes. And what do you see? Adelia. Macaroons. Yeah, these look like macaroons. I don't know if those are macaroons or buns. I don't know, but either way, delicious. What else do you see? Brian. Bread. Look at this yummy French bread over here. My loves, I want you to look at two of these cakes. Jordan, please go throw that away, honey. Go throw that away. I want you to look at two of these cakes. I want you to look at the one with the balloons on it. When would you have a cake like that with balloons and candles on it? Jair, when would you have a cake like that? When would you have a cake with balloons and candles on it? What, honey? Yeah, for a birthday. That's a birthday cake. What kind of cake do you think this white one is with those people on top? What kind of cake is that? Samir. What is this cake for? Huh? No, it's not yours. What's that cake for? Mason. A wedding. This is a wedding cake. At the top, you see the bride and the groom. The bride is the girl who's getting married, and the groom is the boy. So when Mr. Barch and I got married, I was in the white dress. I was the bride. And Mr. Barch wore his nice suit. He was the groom. So you see the wedding cake and the birthday cake, and then you see that one with the ballerina on top. Maybe that one was for somebody who just had a dance recital and they wanted to celebrate. Maybe she did great. My loves, where would you see all of these things? What kind of place would make bread, cookies, pies, cakes? What would you call that place? Jordan. You're right, it is a cake place, but what do you call a place that makes cakes? They're not at the grocery store. What is the special kind of place that you go to that makes all those kinds of things? They bake stuff. A bakery. They're at a bakery. They are baking bread. They're baking cakes. They're baking pies. Good job. 5K, say bakery. Bakery. Yeah, you can take your hand. This is how I make the B sound. I go like this. I just tap. Don't hit yourself. Just tap. Say bakery. Good for the B sound. My loves, if I say a word that begins with the letter B, we need to circle it. Elf and Hot Rod are at the bakery. My turn first. And then your turn. Buns. Your turn. Buns. Does buns start with B? Yes. Raise your hand and tell me, where do you see the buns in the picture? Where are the buns? Tamia. Down here at the bottom. I guess those are buns, not macaroni. Buns. Up here, our B card, you see a B picture. You see balloons. Say Does candle start with B? No. What letter does candle start with? Tamia. Yeah, what letter is that? Cass starts with the letter C, you got it, but we're not going to circle the candles. Here's your next one. Bread. Your turn. Does bread, just leave it on the floor, Mason. Does bread start with B? Kylan. Yeah, where do you see the bread, babe? Right by Elf. Yep, my loves, you can circle those loaves of French bread and this big loaf of bread too that they just baked. You can circle both of those things of bread. Honey, listen, what did I just say? I said circle the bread. All right, here's your next word. My turn first. Birthday cake. Birthday cake. Does birthday cake start with B, London? Yes. Sweetheart, where's the birthday cake? Right here with the balloons. My love, circle that birthday cake. Awesome. And I wonder what flavor's on the inside. We don't know because it's got frosting, but it looks delicious. My turn next. Ballerina. Ballerina. Does ballerina start with B, DeAndre? Yep. DeAndre, where do you see the ballerina? On the yellow cake. You got it. My love, circle that ballerina on the yellow cake. Ballerina. Good job, Caleb. Following along, sweetheart. Here's your next word. My turn first. Groom. Your turn. Groom. The groom is the guy who's getting married. Does groom start with B? No, we can't circle him. That's a bummer. Here's your next word. Bride. Your turn. Bride. Does bride start with B, Jordan? Jordan, where's the bride? By the groom in the white wedding dress. Good girl. Circle the bride. Her beautiful white dress. I'll have to find a picture and show you guys my wedding dress when I was a bride. All right, my turn. Bells. Your turn. Bells. Does bells start with B, Nazir? Yeah, Nazir, where do you see the bells? The bells. Nope, not on the pie. Where do you see things that look like bells? Paper decorations. You can circle these two bells. These two paper bells. You can buy those at like a party store and then you can decorate for a party. Those two white bells. All right, thinking about clubhouse. Turn first. Pie. Does where is that? Delicious banana pie. Where's the delicious pie, Caleb? In the corner. Yep, in the bottom right. Circle that yellow banana pie. All right. My loves, you heard the bakery. What I would like you to do is turn to pages 2 and 3, and I'm going to play this song for you that goes with these 2 pages. So I need I know that you see all the things, what they have, all the things they have met. I want you to listen to the song because they're really bummed out. Because look at, they're on the street. They got nowhere to hang out. So that's why they house, the super kids.
What's new? Nothing much. What's new with you? Nothing much. I wish we had a better place to meet each other than in front of Belle's Bakery. Noisy here.
Yeah. Hey, a place we could go anytime we wanted to. Some place where we can meet up with all the other kids.
Yeah, we need a place where we can get together.
There's got to be a better place to meet than by Belle's Bakery.
I think we should try to.
And Fritz, too. Let's tell him our idea about finding a better place to meet.
Now turn to pages 2 and 3 and listen to the song.
All right, that song was awesome, wasn't it? All right, so they're all just hanging out on the street right now. And so that's why they were saying there's got to be a better place to be. We shouldn't have to hang out on the street. It's so loud with the cars running by, the other people walking by, that they want to share with each other. They all have things that start with the letter B. So I need your help. What we're going to do is you're going to look at each super kid and you are going to raise your hand and tell me what they have that starts with the letter B, and we are going to circle it. So you tell me, you pick any one of these super kids. Raise your hand and tell me one thing that they have that starts with the letter B. Boys and girls at home, I know that the screen's really little. I just had Mr. Barch come and look at it. He doesn't know how to make it back to its full size. He said he's going to research it on the computer and see how to figure this out, how to make it bigger. So hopefully that problem is fixed soon. All right. Tell me a super kid and what they have that starts with the letter B. Who are you going to tell me about? Which one of these super kids? Look, you can look at your page, honey. You don't need to look way up at mine. I'll come back to you, sweetie. Caleb, tell me one of the super kids and what they have that starts with B. B. What are those things on his shirt, on his clothes? Remember from the song? Button, or he has what, honey? Buttons. Hot Rod has buttons. My loves, take your pencil, circle Hot Rod's buttons. Honey, I will come back to you. You got to tell me a super kid and the name. Circle Hot Rod's buttons. Raise your hand when you know of a super kid and what they have that has. Sal has a baseball and he has a bat. He has two things that start with B. My love, circle Sal's baseball that he's throwing in the air and circle Sal's baseball bat. Circle his bat and his ball. They both start with B. Prince, who else do you see? Icky, what does Icky have that starts with B? That's not Icky. Who is that on the bike? Cass has a blue bike. All right, circle Cass's blue bike. Yep. Here. And then circle his bat. And then Cass is over here, sweetie. All right, Ryan, you had your hand up, sweetie. Who else do you see? And what do they have that starts with B? Golly, what does Golly have that starts with B? Where do you see Golly? Keep looking so you can tell me one. Golly has bananas. Circle Golly's bananas. Look at how the guy from the fruit stand feels. Look at him. Yeah, he's saying, oh no, don't take my bananas. Circle those bananas Golly's taking. Silly puppy. Circle those bananas, Zaya. B. Jaden, who do you see? Talk has a beard. Yeah, she's up here by the barber shop by Cass and her bike. Talk has that long gray beard. Circle that beard. Yeah. They all brought things to share with each other that start with B. They are being silly. Zaya, did you find someone? What do they have? Jaden and Ryan, I need you guys to check your voices for me, please. Who has the boat? That's Fritz. Fritz has his toy boat. Circle Fritz's boat. All right, who else do you see? Jair. What does Edabetta have? Edabetta has that beautiful purple bird. I love it. Circle Edabetta's bird on her shoulder. Cute. This is why they need a clubhouse, because they're all carrying their special things out on the street. Adelia, who were you going to say? Icky? What does Icky have? Icky has some balloons. Circle some of those balloons. Who else do you see? Prince. Lily, what does Lily have? Bubbles. Those start with B. Circle Lily's bubbles. She's blowing bubbles all over. Circle Lily's bubbles. All right, who else do you see? Kylan. Good. Oswald's baby brother. He's so cute. Circle Oswald's baby brother. What else is in the carriage that starts with B? What do you see next to the baby? London. The baby's bottle. Circle the bottle. Yep. To feed his brother. Circle the baby's bottle. That's also in there. I know, it's so cute. Okay, who else do you see? And what do they have that starts with B? Nazir. Who has the book? What's her name? What's her name? Not Golly. Doc. Doc has the book. Yep, circle Doc's book. That starts with B. All right, we have a couple more. We have 3 more that we have not talked about. Tamia. Oh, the boots do start with B, but just hold on. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. We're looking at the super kids. Tell me another super kid that we haven't talked about and what they have that starts with B. Tick. What does Tick have? The balloons. Circle some of those balloons for Tick. Who else has balloons? That's not Tack. Tack has the beard. That's Tack. Tack also has balloons. Circle the other balloons for Tack. So Tick, Tack, and Icky, they had balloons, and then they all got tangled up. And now they're like, oh my. Now how are we getting them all untangled? Because the strings are all crisscrossed. One left. Who is the only super kid you have not told me about and what they have? Mason. Alf, what does he have that starts with B? Back. Now, Tamia, what did you tell me you saw? Boots. My loves, do you see the sign for the boot store? Yeah. Can you please take your pencil and draw a line under that uppercase B on the sign, that boot sign? You're drawing a line under that uppercase B. Underlining it. Yep. Where else do you see another B we need to underline? London, where do you see another B we need to underline? Over here, Bell's Bakery. You need to do those 2 uppercase B for Bell's Bakery. Over here, Bell's Bakery. Underline those B's. There's one more. Actually, 2 more. Zaya, where do you see a B? Yeah, at the barber shop. You need to underline the uppercase B, and there's a lowercase b in barber. All right, where do you see another one? Look carefully, they're hiding. Ryan, where are they? Where are the other little bees? They're hiding. Got to be so careful. Look carefully. Where do you see them, Jaden? Yeah, on these little gold signs, it says the family bank. That says bank. There's 2 of those gold signs down here. One's right above Tick's head. One's right next to Golly's tail. Carefully. On those yellow, do you see any more? No, I think we got them all. Boys and girls, you did great. Tomorrow and next week. My loves, this is all you have for reading today. Fix this little screen problem. I don't know what's going on. So be patient. Hopefully it's fixed by tomorrow. I marked you all present for school. Thanks for joining for reading. I hope you enjoyed this. It's really fun. We'll see you later for a story.